Welcome to another episode of Good Cooking, and today I have a very special guest, my dear friend John Taylor. And what have you made here for us today?
I've made something you've never seen before. These are deep fried mini Oreo cup cheesecakes, and this is gonna blow your mind.
Great language, John. Now you've blown our chances of filming on PBS.
So the first step we're gonna do is we're gonna boil the water.
All right.
Pour our water bath for the cheesecake. We'll each take a block.
Nice. So you prefer Philadelphia?
Yes, that is my
Tell me why.
I like a dense cheesecake, and other ones tend to be a little more liquefied.
Liquefied?
Liquefied.
Liquefied?
Liquefied.
I thought you said liquefied.
No, that would be like a rum cake or something.
I gotcha.
It should be at room temperature, especially if you don't have a KitchenAid mixer.
Well, I have a hand mixer. Would you like that?
Yeah, if you have that, I'll do this while you get the hand mixer. So that way.
Are you going to be done with this before we get the hand mixer?
Not even close. This thing is chunky.
Okay. Hang on. Please hold.
This is like grocery aisle temperature.
Plug that in. Let's see if we what we got here, John.
All right.
You know how to use an outlet?
I used to.
There it is.
Yes, the lowest setting?
Yep.
Good. All right, now that that's creamy, we're gonna add the eggs one at a time. And don't worry about that because the eggs will loosen it up.
You got it.
All right, beat that and beat on the lowest. And then spread that egg all around. Yeah, and as you can see, it's just getting smoother.
How did I know before you came here you were going to make a nice creamy
cheesecake, because I'm a nice creamy kind of guy.
Okay, we've had enough.
And now we're gonna add the sugar. This is 1 cup of sugar.
That's nice. I'm diabetic.
Well, there's no better way to die.
Yeah, that's true.
This is to die for cheesecake anyway, so it's all good.
This. Do you ever just not even bother making the cake and just eat it with a spoon?
Just eat the, you know what? If it wasn't for the eggs, I always do take a taste spoon, so we will do that, but not too much. All right, now we're gonna add our sour cream, and this is 1 pint, and this is very key. It's gonna give that tang that you taste in the cheesecake.
So that's why we're adding this?
Yes.
Okay. How did you come upon it? Has this been a thing of yours?
You know what? I'll tell you the story. So our work used to have these potlucks, or I guess they still do. And one year I brought a dish that was just so horrific and nobody liked it. So I was like, what does everybody like? And then
what was the dish you brought?
Oh my God. It was like a chicken salad, but I guess the chicken expired or something.
Well, that's the problem. That's probably the problem. Hey, Ben. Again, screening. Guy comes over, he's got cream cheese and sour cream.
Yeah,
he tells us the last thing he made was expired.
Bought today though, bought today. Go ahead and get that in there, please.
Okay.
And then while you do that, oh wow, it's unopened, there we go. So definitely not expired. But like just 2 drops, 1, 2.
Okay.
I add 1 cup of either flour, pancake mix, or cake mix.
You want me to stop?
Yeah.
You want to
sift
it?
Yeah, let's do that. This is a vanilla cake mix, and this is just bargain brand because we're not worried about the taste. What are you gonna do?
I'll hold the strainer
Look
for you.
at you.
And we're gonna do it like gentlemen. There we go.
Teamwork.
Wow, you got a soft hand there, John.
Hey, man.
The way you overlap there, my God, what are you doing? Oiling and lotioning. Look at this guy.
I am massaging the cake mix into the cheesecake.
So this is gonna thicken it up for us.
It's gonna thicken it up, and it's gonna give it a nice vanilla flavor too.
Okay.
Now, we're making a white chocolate Oreo cheesecake. So I got white chocolate chips, and I also got Oreos. If you could like, just crush this up into crumbs.
You want me to just crush this up?
Crush that up into crumbs.
Just a little.
Yeah, just I hate my life.
Speak for yourself.
All right, so I'm not gonna add too many white chocolate chips because I actually want the cheesecake to shine and I don't want it to be like a mud pie. And plus we're gonna add the Hershey's cookie squares. So just like half a cup of white chocolate chips.
Got it. We don't want it overpowering. And then I'm gonna break these apart.
You're gonna break those down to molecule size. And what it's gonna do is actually create a cookie and cream cheesecake that's very similar to like a Breyer's ice cream too. As soon as you get it crumbs, just dump it in there. All right, let's stir that. We'll use the spatula. We don't have to mix it because we don't want to over mix our batter either. It's coming up with the cookie crumbles. We're gonna go ahead and you can add the whole bag now.
Okay.
I didn't want the
I wanted to add a little at a time. I understand where you were going, John.
Don't want the whole thing to just be like gray. There we go. All right, our water is boiled, correct?
Correct it is.
Okay, so now we're gonna assemble this. Do you want to bring the tray over here?
Yeah, you know what?
Okay, so we can move this kind of stuff. See, the thing about cheesecake is the technique, but the actual assembly is very easy. And the great thing about making minis is if we were to make this as one cheesecake, we'd have to let it gel overnight, or like at least 6 hours. You know what? Can you get 2 spoons real quick? We're gonna taste it. What do you think?
I mean, come on.
That's amazing.
That's
amazing.
How do you have a bad day?
I need you to...
Don't tell me what to do. By the way, I see you wore your best outfit today.
I did. Yes, we're doomed.
Right from a 5-year-old's birthday party.
Hey.
All right, so what do you want me to do with
I
this?
want you to break those into singles, each square.
No couples.
What's really cool about this is usually when you make a cheesecake, you have to get like graham crackers or some type of crust and ground it up. But when you make the minis, this is your crust.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna put one in each. But before I do that, because I don't want this to stick, because you can't eat the paper, so I'm gonna ask you to give me 2 feet real quick. I'm gonna spray this baby.
So I got all of these. What are we doing with these?
We're gonna put one on top of each
Got it.
Oreo.
I did break a couple.
How dare you?
But I got most of them. Don't worry about it.
Now who's the 5-year-old?
Yeah, what are you gonna do, John? Huh? Wow, look at that. So we're going right in there, and then we're gonna have that.
And then you can put the squares on top.
Okay.
Now,
like ebony and ivory over here.
this whole thing has been ebony and ivory.
It's unbelievable.
Your outfit is ebony and ivory.
Well, you know, that's what we do around here. Monochromatic, John.
All right, so that's that. We're gonna fill these babies up.
Okay.
Just 1 spoonful and let it drip.
I'm gonna let you do that. You look like a pro at that.
So it's just, you gotta go vertical.
Okay.
Don't go to the side. You won't get the right pouring angle.
Okay.
So how I learned this is basically I took Tyler Florence's basic recipe for the ultimate cheesecake, but I went to the fair with my then girlfriend. We had deep fried Oreos for the first time. I was like, there's gotta be some way to like just blow this out the water.
Right.
So now I remember we made Oreo cookie cheesecake. I was like, put those together. And then when you put the powdered sugar on top, it's just the whole presentation, you'll see.
Wow. Okay. So that girl is not with us anymore.
No, but the recipe's still here.
She had the chicken salad.
She had the chicken. All right, so now we're gonna Moses this thing and pour our hot water right there. And it's not about filling up, it's just about getting it to cover the...
Now tell us, just tell us why you want to put it in bath.
Make a water bath for your cheesecake, it dries out so horribly. Now, bam, we're gonna let that go for like 25 minutes.
25 minutes. Here we come, baby. And now we just make fun of Ben.
All right, I got 25 minutes of Ben stuff.
Yeah, we got it. We could do this.
So, we just took the cupcakes out the oven. Right now, we're gonna let them rest on the stove for about 25 minutes, let them get to close to room temperature. Then we're gonna place them in an unheated dish.
Little Pyrex.
Little Pyrex. Loosely cover that with foil because they're still hot. We don't want the condensation to drip on the cupcake.
So no saran wrap or anything?
No. It should be breathing on some sides.
Okay.
We're gonna let that chill in the fridge for at least an hour. And then during the last 10 minutes of chilling, what you're gonna do is start making your deep fried mini Oreos. So that way they're hot when you place them on the cupcake and you get that nice hot crisp, and then the creamy cheesecake, and then a nice Oreo cookie crust.
Sounds delightful.
It's gonna be. So, chilled.
Here they are.
Deep fried. So I'm gonna go just like,
Look at those little things.
they're crispy. You hear that, Chris?
If one misses into my mouth, no big deal, John.
No big deal. Hopefully not. Wow. Let's see. Let's get some mini in there. I think that's about 12.
You just want a dusting.
Just dust.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Wow.
Ready?
Okay.
Look at that. I mean, look at the presentation.
That is actually beautiful.
That's beautiful. I should enter this in the art contest. I'm kind of mad I made them for you guys, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, thanks a lot, John. We love having you.
Look at that. Look at that. Come on.
How about this? Can you throw 2 more in there so we can do a little cheers here?
Just
We can have an Oreo.
Let's go.
You and I. We'll give one to Ben too. You
All
know,
right, so 3.
he's always working.
Cheers.
Oh my God.
There's nothing like a deep fried Oreo.
I'm gonna have to go to church.
It's simple.
That's beautiful. So John, why do you like this dish?
This is my favorite cheesecake recipe because it combines the carnival of a deep fried Oreo with one of my favorite flavors of cheesecake, which is Oreo. You actually get 5 flavors in one, but they all relate back to Oreo.
Take me to the hospital.
Have one first. Anybody you make these for or any event you make these for, this will be the most talked about dish and most enjoyed.
He has an ego, folks. But they do look amazing. And you know what? I can tell you as you were making this, you looked like there's so much love in this. Yeah. And that's why we love having people on this show, because you were excited to make this. You canceled on us last week. We won't get into that.
We won't get into that. If I would have made it last week, I would have not have deep fried the Oreos for you. So this is my way of saying sorry for canceling. And that's why I put the extra deep fried on.
Great. As always, the recipe is in the description below. And from our house to yours.
These are Oreo outstanding.
Leave. Get out. Get out of my studio. Here's the moment of truth, baby.
Yes.
Wow.
And
Dense.
you have to commit to the bite because that.
Oh, I'm going to commit to the bite. That's not going to be my issue. Do I look like I've had a problem committing to the bite? All right. Oh my God. I kind of don't like you.